Good evening, YouTube. Hardball Crazy back in the video. Well, it's been a month since my last video, and I've been putting off some videos, do a little procrastination. Sometimes I put the pro in procrastination. But today, I am finally home um, from the National. I had a great experience. So today's first video, I'm going to do probably two National review videos of my pickups, and maybe a third one kind of down the line, stuff getting in the mail that's autograph themed. But today's video is the overall experience of the National and day one pickups. Um, I had basically three goals to well, 3.5 I guess goals going to the National. One was meet all the YouTubers that I've been interacting with for a while on YouTube, and I did meet many of you. I'm not going to start naming names, but you know who all you are, and I had a pleasant experience with all of them, all of you guys, and see faces in person, just instead of faces on the TV or the phone. That was cool. Get to interact with y'all, shake you guys' hands. Great times there. Sorry I could not get to any of the meet and greets. I by the time, especially Thursday, I was very fatigued, hot and sweaty, had a headache, and I couldn't. I had to get straight home. And by the time you guys started meeting together, I was gone for the night because I got in very late Wednesday due to a weather problem here in Michigan, and I did get checked in hotel like 2:30 in the morning, fully settled in. So I was dog tired and couldn't make it. And my hotel was 10 miles away, and the shuttles, free shuttles back and forth, had limited time restraints. So I couldn't really make much of the meet and greets, but I will next National. I will definitely do so. Make more effort. But the pleasant experiences. That was one goal: is to meet all my YouTube buddies. Appreciate y'all. Y'all were great. The little time I did spend with you. Second goal was uh, just uh, pick up at least one or two cards. Just so I say I bought this at the National. Didn't have to be could be a $5 card, or could be a 3-digit card. It didn't matter. I just want to have one or two cards. And I did gain 7 cards between the 3 days. And my other overall goal um, was just to experience a National, because I haven't been to one in many years, or what the vibe was and stuff like that. My overall experience of it was that got there on Thursday. And it was hot and sweaty. We all guys probably know that, but it was massive, very massive, but it was okay for me. I didn't mind the space. You just kind of have to uh, find your bearings at times. Okay, where am I at? If you're looking for a booth or a vendor, you have to make sure you know where it's at, correlation to what aisle or what other major um, landmark, I guess you would call it, like the Topps landmark booth here, Panini booth here, or whomever major um, booth or vendor there was. You have to kind of remember where they were, what aisle number or whatnot. But overall, we had a great experience. The people were all good and friendly, no really bad vibes. I guess the prices were pretty on the high end for each cards, but it doesn't really matter to me, especially against the newer stuff. But I was only looking for certain items mostly, so I'll get in that in a minute. Tons of kids, uh, so that was a good sign. Overall, great experience. Glad I went. It was a good time. Um, a little bit hot and sweaty, but it bothered me, but you just dealt with it and moved on. So that's my goals to get going into the card wise was I want to go after cards I did not normally see on everyday basis on eBay. I could pick up a lot of these, newer rookie cards or stars like Ohtani's and Acuna's, and name a star Soto's, whatever star players of today on any given day on eBay. I could probably pick up maybe these old Hall of Famers like T206s and pre-war guys, or 1950s and Al Kalines and Williams and whomever you want to put it on the list. I could find any Topps card than those guys, and Bowman cards and Redmans and whatnot on eBay any given day. So I was trying to look for the more obscure stuff I don't see every day. They do pop on eBay, but not every day, unless I find a great deal, which I did not really say huge deals on. So day one pickups is I first card I got was a my newest, most recent in terms of year of the card is I found a guy had like rare issues and test proofs and stuff like that, and I picked up the 89 Topps batting leaders Alan Trammell Topps insert. These were the ones that are only in blister packs and Kmart packs, Kmart stores back in 89 and 90. The red ones, I had one Willie McGee, and the green border ones were 1990. I had 3 of them already in my collection, but I wanted a Tiger Alan Trammell. Batting leaders were the top batting average guys, like 30 cards insert set or so. 22, I don't know exact number, but so I picked those up, this card up. Excuse me. And then my other goal was stop by Rob at Prestige Collectibles and make sure I get a card of this gentleman. I had to get a card of, shockingly, probably didn't get a card of my collection. I had to get a Shigeo Nagashima, who is perhaps the greatest player or top 2 players in Japanese history. He is, him and Sadaharu O of the Yomiuri Giants are like the Ruth and Gehrig of the Yankees. And Nagash might be even more revered in Japan than O, and he was named Mr. Giants, not Mr. Yankee, but Mr. Giants, not O. So he had 2 cards. I picked up a kind of a beater rookie card from 1958. I did research on my trip back, and what set numbers is. So probably just going to take these out of the sleeves and probably put a Sharpie on the penny sleeve and write down the set numbers. That way I remember what sets they are, because tomorrow I probably will forget. So I got this 58 rookie card. Got it dirt cheap, but it's kind of a beater, but just to have a Nagashima rookie card. And then this card is a 59. I guess it has a similar pose to a 58, but the 59 has the white border. If you find one that's doesn't have the border, that's a 58. So I was glad to talk to him, meet Rob Fitz in person at Prestige Collectibles, and pick up a couple Nagashimas for my collection, so I don't feel like I have a huge gaping hole in my Japanese collection not having a card of him. My next 2 players I really want in vintage Japanese cards is probably the top 2 pitchers of all time. Masaaki Kaneda and Victor Starfin. I don't have cards of those 2. So that's probably next 2 vintage Japanese players that I will probably get a card of. But that is my day 1 recap. Day 2 is a great story. Some great cards I got. I only got a total of 7 cards, so my next video will be a day 2, day 3 recap. I had an overall experience and a great meeting you guys in person. I had a great time. I won't leave you any longer here, so y'all have a good night now. Thank you much.